Rengar has historically been a death threat. Way back in the day, it was Rengar when you had Rumble. And if you ever wandered in ever to a side lane to contest any champion, Rengar would be on top of you in half a second and you would be taken out. Very similar to what it's
health, just off of the strength of this pick, whereas Myrwn already had to burn through 2 pots and still struggling.
Yeah, this is what's so infuriating about the champion, right? Is you just can't really bully it out of lane unless you can all in it. It's just so difficult to do early on. Caps, excellent flick back. But here comes Elyoya, first blood already there. Yike, ready to cover. But if Elyoya gets into that brunch, Caps is as good as dead. Taking their time on this one. Elyoya trying to walk away. TP now coming back. First bullet is going to land. He's only got 2, now 3 stacks on the Fury. Elyoya will at least walk away with his life. Fresskowy's TP stopping anything else coming out.
They cause MDK to invest resource onto the bot side as Yike. This is not where you want to be.
Yike about to take a lot of damage here. 4th ability. A little bit extra work to flash out the heal. G2 are using a lot of sums. MDK, Fresskowy now on the chase. This is going to be big for the Ahri. Instantly over the wall. Now chasing down Yike. Will get the reset on the MikyX. The charm connecting as well. Fresskowy doing so much work. And now it's Hansama who's going to be in trouble trying to get 1 kill back. The knockup is there. The exhaust is there onto Alvaro. And it's not going to result in the return kill.
And at the beginning, it looked well for G2. They pull Fresskowy and wave shoved out. But Elyoya is starting to sneak in onto this bot side.
Broken Blade. Committing the ultimate here onto Myrwn. Will he find the kill? Immediate stun fall from Myrwn. Good. Gets the ulti. Might just be forced out of lane at this stage. Hansama rooted up. That's going to be big from Supa. Supa now needs to back away, but the Gravity Storm is there. The Colin coming out and down goes Supa. Elyoya's here on the backside immediately. Wants to leap on a Hansama. The dash back to safety is just enough. Ticking the health bar, blinking, but he manages to stay alive. But here comes Fresskowy, the dash in, the Spear Rush. No! Hansama! The sidestep! The last little bit of healing and the thumbs up. Fresskowy knows. He just got outplayed.
Yike managing to get into that bot lane before MDK comes down. Rocket's gone. It's a swing and a miss.
It was very close to not working at all. It is only because the auto attack is what causes the initial CC from Yike that Supa's flash ends up not being effective, allowing the Gravity Storm. That was a play where every single little mechanical moment mattered and just barely turning out in favor of G2. MDK, control of the bot side jungle. Mickey, knock up there, follow up there. That's 1 dead Nami. But again, the heal, no. Joking, he's dead. He's dead. It'll take a second. The tidal wave comes out, but Fresskowy now on a killing spree. This Ahri looking to take over the map, and now Hansama.
He has to hold the wave.
I don't think he's going to be able to that lucky this time around. They know they're going before the wave even comes in. Dash to safety. Alvaro is probably going to give his life here. The heal again! How many times this game are people going to walk away with less than 100 HP? This is insane.
It had to be killing caps on mid-wave. So this is where I think G2 going to have to be hyper aware of that and trying to establish some sort of vision there.
Alvaro alt quickness, W forward, instantly gets in. The root is there. G2 disrespecting. Caught napping on the bottom side. Mickey, the flash forward from Zuba's big though. He's taking tower aggro. Yike gets 1 back. Elyoya on the retreat. Yike stepping forward. He has red buff. He should just be able to finish the kill. Step backwards. Shut down there for Yike. The Rell. No business killing this many champions. But MDK opened up to get the opportunity, and now G2 are quick to punish. A disastrous start turned back in their favor as the final kill goes through in favor of Caps.
Big turnaround from Yike. I don't know what G2 if their G2 are happy to push in and just brute force their way in, knowing that with no pick, they're just stronger.
Yeah. Quick wander in.
Okay, with Elyoya and Alvaro just hovering in these bushes. They're doing a good job of disconnecting G2 from each other.
Bit of poke. Tidal wave now coming in. Doesn't look like it's going to hit anybody. G2 just really determined to shut this Rengar down. Willing to burn so many resources. Colin coming through. Elyoya with nowhere to go. So much of the potential gone, but Mickey now been caught out the rocket for reset. Alvaro pulled away. Sidestep is clean. Now trying to quickness out of safety. Fresskowy dashing to try to give his support an angle to get away. The wall now coming down as well. Dash back to safety. Dash again. Clean from Alvaro thus far. Nice heal to get them away. Good patience from MDK to survive as well as they did.
Want to try and set up now at the objective. Reptile in mid lane.
Knock up there, Fresskowy over the wall. He's about to get spotted on vision if he steps too far forward. He's respecting the potential for a brush to be there or for the ward to be in the brush. The Herald are about to charge. Pressure in favor of G2. MDK need to be the ones that make a decision here. They can't risk the 50-50 because they're already losing something in mid. Who's going to get it? It's going to be the Rengar. Alvaro now trying to follow up with the Vine. That's a nice knockup, but the immediate stop coming in. Yike not going to let that engage on the backside happen. The Rek'Sai unkillable. He's got so much armor, and here comes Caps. Elyoya waiting for the angle, trying to find it, but just jumps into the waiting exhaust of Hansama. It's one sleepy kitty. Mad Lion's Koi torn to pieces in the exchange.
And in the mid lane, the tower is taken. And you've got that charge onto the next one as well. Actually, it's going to be...
Mad Lion's Koi risked a lot. They bet a lot when they stuck around to contest that objective with the Herald getting dropped in the mid lane. And this time that coin came up tails. They did not find the advantage. Alvaro will spot this one out, but too late. A miracle gleaming quill. A Jinx, oh my. Hansama, I don't know if it was presence of mind or pure luck, but steps far enough forward that it's not going to be a problem. Broken Blade is still in a wet noodle fight, but now with a Baron buff. Broken Blade, very tough to kill.
There's nothing you can do. MDK, you want to try and play for these picks. You want to try and play out the lanes in a position where you can actually get control of the map, but
there's no brushes in the base. They have no way to get Rengar to leap other than ulting.
But how do you even clear waves? Because as long as BB is threatening Supa, you're out.
From Alvaro wants to get something. Fresskowy now stepping forward, but Yike with the counter engage. Shut down onto the Lucian is big. MDK have they found that single angle. Myrwn still stepping forward, trying to zone Caps out of the fight. Unstoppable now is Broken Blade going back to safety, hitting Myrwn. 1 for 1 thus far. Yike getting rooted up. MDK have to be careful here. If they lose this fight, they lose the game. Zed just trying to push G2 back. Broken Blade incredibly tanky. That healing is disgusting. 341 per proc there. Elyoya just trying to maybe cut mid-wave. G2 going to settle for 2 inhibitors and back off. Good pick onto Hansama, stopping what could have been an inevitable end, but they only buy themselves a bit more time and still lose 2 inhibitors in the process.
Yeah, Alvaro tried his damnedest to get something there, and they do get the pick, but Caps is still too big.
Elyoya knocked back, forced to flash out. Solid from Caps, doesn't quite hit the flick back or it would have been a kill, but getting that sum.
You just have to give this up. And again, as I said, I don't think they care about the dragon. It's just the, we have wave push. We have way more damage than MDK do right now. Let's just close this one out cleanly.
Yeah, Supa, the Q does connect. Broken Blade can ult onto the Jinx. Alvaro again, fishing for the angle off to the side. This time the tidal wave is there. Elyoya trying to find someone to ult, but he's already forced to back away. He's got more time. But again, who are you going to hit? Who matters right now? All of G2 are a threat. The Nexus in their sights. Broken Blade overstepping on the tunnel for a moment. The flash forward, looking to lock down the Jinx. The flick back is clean. Caps on a rampage. There's no space left on the map for Supa to play. All of MDK getting slaughtered. A beautiful shattering strike to stun 2. Myrwn slowly but surely getting cut down. Charm there to try and lock Broken Blade up at the healing. He just won't die. Mad Lions Koi running out of hope here in game 1. This should just be the end, but Alvaro respawns. Potentially a last-ditch effort to hold. The flick back again coming in from Caps. Broken Blade half health again. G2 gonna end it here. They take a little bit more time. They add a little bit of insult to injury, but game 1 belongs to them. Clean in the execution.
MDK tried to find something a little bit spicy and it came back to bite them. They just couldn't quite get the setup that they needed to try and play around the mid-jungle, to lean that in towards pressure elsewhere. And G2, once it got to that point, just had a stronger team fight. They were able to just play for objective setup and just find no real way for MDK to get back into the game.